Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking right now with Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. We cover every primetime NFL game each week. Sometimes there's obvious edges in these games. Sometimes they're tough ones. This one to my eye looks very tough. San Francisco, Denver on Sunday night. Indian Cowboy, thanks so much for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having us, Pete.
All right. See what you have to say about this. San Francisco getting 6.5 right now at Denver. Before we get your opinions on it, give an overview of what's going on at DocSports.com right now.
Hey, things are good. Obviously, we come off a huge football week. We went 5-2. We call it the IC7. 7 predictions in football every week, one in every college major conference, 5 and 2 NFL. We like to do being very selective, doing the one play of the day system. That's why we do 7 in football, 1 for every day of the week, so to speak, on the weekend. We come off a huge 8-star winner last weekend on the under in the Giants-Eagles game. We love to fade the public. And, obviously that was a huge win, 24-point differential. So coming off that huge 5-2 week, 4 straight top NFL football play winners. We'll try to have 5 straight this weekend. People should watch your video because we actually give most of our picks on your video. The 8-star is free right there on your video if people would pay attention. But now obviously the NBA is around the corner. We went 92-64, which is 61%. In the NBA last year, huge NBA season, #1 in the country, documented between 4 to 8 stars. Obviously, we're really excited about it this year. It starts in 2 weeks. College basketball plus 44-60, combine it together. #1 in the country. Obviously, we had 263 selections in basketball. We hit 159 of it last year. We'll have 263 this year. We call it the 263 process. And, we went plus 17,310 for the $100 person last year. So we're really excited about things this year, too.
Awesome. All right. Now I'm excited for basketball. All right, Indian Cowboy. Well, if you love to fade the public so much, I'm not sure you're going to have an opportunity to do it here. Is the public going to favor San Francisco or Denver? I don't know. My guess is that they'll be pretty split on this one. The total did take a huge jump. Pinnacle opened it at 47. Now it's all the way up to 50.5. But I did see that most of the other, like bookmaker and everything, opened it at like 50 or 50.5. So it's a high total. Denver popped the Jets. They struggled maybe a little bit more than they should have in that game. San Francisco rallied back on Monday night against the Rams. So now they're on a shorter week than Denver is here. Obviously Denver should have the edge here. They should be the favorite. Should be a favorite of 6.5. I'm not exactly sure. What do you think, Indian Cowboy?
Well, it's funny. 59% of the public favors the underdog.
And wow.
Part of our model is whenever the public is 55% or more on underdog, it'll show up in green in our derivative system because whenever it's called the sucker line, whenever 55% of the
right.
It doesn't matter if it's college ball or NBA or football, it's going to show up for us consistently. A classic example was in a Duke-Miami game when 60% of the public was on Duke. We took Miami. For one of the main reasons why we took Miami for that reason alone, because Vegas doesn't give points for free on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. So 60% of the public on a primetime Sunday night game taking the Niners. And another thing is whenever a team comes off a huge public win, such as the Monday night game the San Fran did against the Rams, they're likely to struggle the next time around. Denver played horrible against the Jets. And so you have a team in the Niners that are in for a possible letdown. You have a team in the Broncos that come off a horrible effort. They did cover, but they came off a horrible effort against the Jets. They'll look to play better. Plus, it's a great public fade on a Sunday night game. Would not be surprised at all to see Denver minus 6.5 do well. And the Niners cannot afford to start slow like they have against St. Louis and all these other teams at the end of the day. Yes, the Niners beat the Chiefs, which was at home. Yes, the Niners beat the Eagles, which was at home. Yes, the Niners beat the Rams on the road, but it's the Rams. At the end of the day, Niners lost Arizona 14-23 earlier this year. Don't be surprised when the Niners have lost the 2 teams they lost to, Arizona and Chicago, both with quality defenses. Don't be surprised to see the Niners struggle against the Broncos. We think the Broncos are going to win by double digits here.
All right, Indian Cowboy, I'm sold. And yeah, I've definitely seen this before, particularly in college football. You think the public always loves to bet the favorite, but in my calls with Brent from BetDSI, sometimes he tells me that the public will be all over the underdog, and that the sharps will actually take the favorites. And yeah, in those situations, the favorite is always a good bet. We might have that here in the NFL. Indian Cowboy recommending a play on Denver minus 6.5 currently. Thanks so much, IC.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.